What's up? What's going on? Bear with us as we get our ish together. It's Monday.
Ish is together. Except,
It's okay.
It is. Oh, it zoomed us in much more.
Oh. Hold on. Let me tilt her up a little bit. She's kind of off the top of my head. I don't like that.
Hey, whoever's watching, it's Monday. Thanks for joining us. It is Monday, it's Thanksgiving week. I'm excited about that. We about to eat.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's good.
Bear with us, guys.
We're trying to get it perfect. There it is. Perfect.
Okay, now we look like something.
Yep.
All right, what's up, what's up, what's up? Come in, tell your uncles we here. Tell the trade, check their Facebook.
Dude, are the trade on Facebook?
Yeah, the trade on Facebook.
I mean, I know they are, but you know how they go.
They on Facebook. You just don't know they on Facebook.
They on Facebook married.
Half of them don't know they on Facebook.
In relationship.
Trade ain't supposed to know they the trade.
Yeah, trade ain't.
If you know what he is, he ain't the trade no more. He is officially a butch queen.
He is a butch queen at that point. Y'all in these terms here in Atlanta. So funny.
They didn't start in Atlanta, but a lot of them finish in Atlanta.
Right. Oh, come here to let the hell all the way down.
Child, don't let it all the way down. Don't get too comfortable. What's going on, SL? We miss you, my love.
Yes. Hey, boo.
Yes.
Look, that looks good.
It does look good.
Hey, whoever's watching, like, I'm actually excited to be sitting here doing this thing.
Yes. What's up, y'all? It's 5 of y'all.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Can y'all share the video? We're going to have an exciting conversation today.
Like.
It's Thanksgiving week.
It is.
I'm a little under the weather, but I got my hot tea, so this should be a tea conversation. You need some tea.
I do need some tea.
I wish I had something for you. Maybe I'll think of some, what we call it.
Child, I'm trying to keep this on my face.
Okay, so how was your weekend?
How was
Come on, hair. I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Too cute. Love it.
My weekend was cool. It was chill. A lot of things I was supposed to do that I didn't do because I just needed to sit and relax and chill, which is what I really did. I took my braids out, letting my hair out for a week, and just kind of ran some errands, filled the fridge up so I could stop going out to eat.
That's important.
Because American Deli was seeing me too many times a week.
American Deli is good, though.
It's so good.
But I know that gets expensive.
It gets real expensive.
Real fast.
Real fast.
But the mild with the lemon pepper on the top.
I
My
can't do
jam.
mild. But lemon pepper hard, dry. I don't want no wet wings. I don't like that.
Lemon pepper is good that way, too, though.
It is.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
must admit. That's what I was getting at first. And I was like, hey, let me try this. So, Val, are y'all cousins? I had the same last name.
That's my mother.
But she said, oh, okay. Hey, Tyrone's mom.
Hi,
She
Mom.
said your hair does look good.
Thanks.
So that means you gotta behave. Mama watching you. So I'm glad you tuned in early.
She know how I be. Motherfucker.
Look, I'm glad she came
Come
early.
see me. Where you at?
Pull up.
Okay. Child. Oh, how was your weekend?
Oh, I almost forgot we was talking about the weekend. My weekend. Well, obviously I had fun because I got sick. But I don't remember. What did I do Friday?
That means you was out there sinning.
Oh, gosh. Saturday was work. I was filming a promo for Splash, which is how this exciting background came to be. But anyway, so we did that. I rested for a while. Saturday night, I went out bar hopping with one of my my best friend. And we was out. That was my first time going to Blake's and all of that. And I think the wind just was a bit much.
Oh, yeah, the wind. It was the wind.
And Sunday I was working because I'm trying to like make things do what it do.
Okay.
You know, that entrepreneurial life, I had to really put it in full time, or no, overtime on the weekend.
Okay, you know.
Which is probably
Entrepreneurship.
also why
It
I
doesn't
feel
stop.
this way. No, it never stops. So y'all be careful what you're getting yourself into.
Be careful what you wish for, child.
Because it's a lot of hard work.
The bigger bag comes with bigger work
Bigger
to be done.
problems. More
More
work.
money, more problems.
More money, more problems, but it's a lot of work, and it all, like, when you work for a job, if it crashes, it falls on them. When you crash, it falls on you.
Why are you pointing it out? Don't point it out.
Maybe it changed because it was the other way around.
Oh,
It was backwards to us, too.
Was it? Oh, well. I mean,
Yeah, so
this
now
is
that I
still a
hustle,
working production.
Yes.
We are working through the kinks.
this motivates me seeing it
Okay.
on a daily basis. Because I have to remind myself, no matter how you feel, you gotta get your ass up. Get to it.
What Samantha Jane said? 1, 2, 3, get up off them. Y'all know what she said. 1, 2, 3, get up off them.
SL said it was a long weekend, so I spent a lot of time watching the back of my eyelids. No, girl, get your rest. Especially with this cold out here, too.
Oh,
Get
no.
your rest.
Lay down. Get you some hot tea, some hot chocolate, a hot man or a woman. I don't know.
Whatever your
Which way,
preference
whatever
may
you
be.
like, baby. Make
Yes.
sure it's hot.
Yes.
But not the kind of hot that'll have you coming into 8 Atlanta. Which,
Or
for those of you
affiliate.
who do not know, 8 Atlanta will be closed on Thanksgiving Day. So if you
I
are in
thought you
need
was about
of...
to say for good, child. I was about to say, wait, the tea really is.
No, child, we
Okay.
wouldn't be on here if that was the case, because I'd be trying to figure out where the next bag was.
Okay.
I'm gone. Okay. You're going to come back and watch it later, though, right?
Yeah.
No.
You gotta finish it out. But see
Right.
you, Tyrone's mom.
See you later and talk to you tomorrow.
I don't figure out what was. Oh, so 8 Atlanta's closed Thursday, Jeff. Okay.
Yes, closed Thursday for Thanksgiving. We will, at this current moment, we will be back open on Friday. Just in case, you know. But yeah,
Oh,
so
I won't be there.
I
I'm
will not
going
be there
home.
either. So
We're both going home.
yeah.
We need some home time, family time.
I thought you were gonna say something else, and
Oh,
this is
no.
not the time or the place.
No.
Moving on.
See, I told y'all the TV was gonna come out one way or another.
Oh, God.
Y'all gotta listen close, turn your volume up. You hear?
Oh Jesus! Y'all
But-
just better be glad we ain't got no drink this episode. But
Yeah,
nonetheless.
because this ain't nothing but green tea, unfortunately. It's
Mhm.
hot, and it's making me hot. And I'm going to take the sweatshirt off, but yeah.
Listen.
So it is Thanksgiving week. I'm so excited about that.
I'm very excited about that.
I'm ready to eat
But you know what?
and just be merry.
I'm confused. Why? You know, the holidays come around, the children start talking about cuffing season.
Yes, because it's cold outside.
Why would you want to
But you
cuff
want to be
somebody?
home all summer. Okay.
Right. But then y'all don't like to buy stuff, so why you wait till the holidays to want to cuff somebody? What is the real tea with cuffing season?
We still talking about your hair.
Your hair growing, ain't it, friend? Love it. Flips right.
I love her.
Yes, it is. Thank you. I'm trying to pray that he keeps growing. So.
It's
'Cause right here, she's on my neck, and she be tapping me, and I'd be like, "Who is that?" But it'd
Oh,
be
no.
me. So I need to
hang time.
grow a little bit so I can stop being confused, figure out who touching me. But,
Right.
you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with wanting somebody during the holidays or when it's cold.
I think it is if you're
'Cause
going to
I'm
leave
like-
them as soon as the New Year starts.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, because you got to go into the New Year single. You got your vision board. You got your goals. So this is like a whole thing. But what
So-
happens in the spring then?
They say spring forward, so I guess you're springing forward into somebody else. You
So
fall
this is
back.
just a revolving situation.
So what is cuffing season? Where does that come from? What do you think?
Cuffing season?
Like, where did this trend come from?
From
Is it
some
just a
horny
trend,
ass
or
men.
is it a real thing?
It's horny men. That's
Horny
where it came
men.
from, yes. Cuffing season. I can't imagine women would want to sit and say, oh, I just want to be cuffed up until Christmas Eve, because some of them probably be low down and just let you go before the holidays, so they have to buy you
Okay,
nothing.
so you don't have to buy them nothing.
They want an invitation for Thanksgiving, though. I've never really.
Right. Ladies, don't you make him no plate if you don't already know what he got for you for Christmas Day.
If you can't go with
ladies and gentlemen,
you make him a plate if he invites you over to somebody's house.
Okay.
Because a lot of y'all getting left at home.
If his mama ain't never made you no plate, don't you make him no damn plate.
Or you should be meeting her for the first time, depending on how long y'all been dating or something. We gotta set standards in
yeah, because I feel like cuffing season, I feel like, you know what? I kind of feel what you're saying. Because when it's cold, you don't want to be out there doing all that hooking.
No.
You know, you don't want to, like, you may get a grinder
It's too
day.
cold to be doing
You may get a Dion grinder on Jack. But if it's 33 degrees outside, are you really going to go season? 33 degrees. I know I'm not.
Probably.
Once I start thinking about putting on that coat and the thermals and all I got to put on, y'all know I'm small, so it don't take.
I don't want you coming. I don't want nobody coming to my house with all that on. You might have a gun today. I can't meet you that way.
Well,
you doing that?
What if it's not a gun? What if he's just happy to see you?
Well, that's different. But I'm saying, if you meet somebody out grinding on y'all, be like, these folks come over there with three layers of clothes on, they rob your ass. That's
you
what I'm
be
saying.
Trying to see somebody during a snowstorm and you can see
and they get
into
stuck.
A whole nother kind of
Oh
hole.
my God, that's a situation.
That is a situation.
If it's even a threat, you ain't coming.
But let's talk about it though. Like, why do the people? Because the idea is that you're supposed to be hot and open and ready, like Little Caesar's Pizza during the spring and the summer, and then you're supposed to boo up with somebody for the fall.
Like, who set these rules?
Why is it? Why this is what my problem with cuffing season, whatever it is called, cuffing season. Coating season, whatever you want to call it.
It ain't coating season. It's
right,
season.
You know, country folks, when they be trying to, you coating?
Right.
It took me the longest time to figure out what the folks was talking about. Is you coating?
That's a grandma term right there.
Coating? I have a coat. What do you? No, courting. Dating. But let's dive into cuffing season though, because I don't like, it promotes this idea to me of like just using people for your own selfish deeds. Like, who else does anybody else, or am I confused on how cuffing season is supposed to go? Is it like a designated cuff partner? So is you and somebody else in on this? So when it gets hot, ain't nobody in their feelings. When now it's time to be loose as a goose, don't get me started.
I really think people just set out to, okay, I need to meet somebody to just kind of sit back and enjoy when it's cold. Because you can't, in the summer, you can go out to all these different events and meet all these different folks. When it's cold outside, like you said, you're not even trying to get out. So if it's one steady partner that you have throughout the summer, that must be how that goes. But I didn't know you were supposed to dump them at the New Year.
Well, that's what they talk. Not the New Year because it's still cold. So.
Oh, before Valentine's Day.
Out of the bed.
Before Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, so y'all don't.
Or
have
no,
to get
maybe
no
you
gifts.
keep them through Valentine's Day to get your gift.
I think it depends on which end you on, because it seems like the girls who they get into the situation because the guy or the person has something. Then if he getting you something, I would think that you would stay with them till Valentine's Day. But if it's the other way around and you the guy or you the person doing all the giving or whatever, I would think by Valentine's you would want to cut them off because you wouldn't want to get them no gift.
I guess it depends on what you get in return. And hopefully it's not just a good 10 minutes. You know.
I would hope it's not 10 minutes for a season that lasts from.
But I'm like, you said, do people even want to leave when you do all that and then it's over and it's cold?
Because it's
so
cold outside.
Oh, I'm going to stay tonight. And that's why I have a problem.
I guess
because
that's why
the only people that need to be staying tonight is the people who pay the bill.
Okay.
And it ain't no people paying my bills. So yeah, I'm going to be cold. I want to be in my hot tea.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at
I wouldn't be surprised if SAD plays a role in it. Seasonal affective disorder. I never heard of that. Have you heard of that?
What is that? Please explain what seasonal affective disorder is. But it just seems to me like at the end of the day, this constant need to have somebody up under you. Whether it's a revolving somebody's in the spring and summer or just like one consistent somebody or two or three, you know how y'all children do, for the fall and the winter. And it's like, what is this root of just constantly needing somebody there?
Because the girls don't know who they are. They don't know deep down inside and connect with make sure the spirit, soul, and mind are all connected as one. And it ain't like that.
I feel like the children have, and let me stop because that sounds kind of like condescending, but I feel like a lot of people have an issue with like being by themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you're okay being by yourself and you can entertain yourself, then there's not that constant need to have somebody around or in your bed and da-da-da. It really seems like people are having sex to pass the time. Not because they really horny or because they really like you.
I read a quote somewhere that says when a man doesn't know his purpose, he, what is it? Like he always does things to pleasure himself, to bring pleasure to himself. And when I thought about that, I said, I agree with that. Yeah,
because if you look at it, if they're not having sex, then they drinking or doing drugs or trying to buy something, which is endorphins. And that's like
still escapism.
Right,
the
escapism.
Yeah.
So to me, that's depression.
It is, and you don't even know it.
And you're trying to solve it with another body, but you really need to see a therapist or a church leader or a mentor of some sort. So maybe instead of a cuddle buddy or cuffin, whatever. You know, maybe the children need like more to do during because once the club closed, what does a single gay man in Atlanta, Georgia, do in the fall and the spring when it's too cold to go to the club? Even though it's not too cold because I still see y'all going, but nonetheless.
What do they do? I guess they need to. That's what the entrepreneurship series they should have been watching, so they could have gotten that part going.
Well,
or school, something constructive. You need something. Yeah, because it's not for everybody. I'm not gonna say that, but you definitely need to do something to keep your mind occupied, even if it's reading, working. Do something,
not someone.
Not something to make yourself feel proud of what you are achieving. You know, something.
And I've always thought too that it was like a survival thing. Yeah. Like to me, somebody who's like spreading themselves thin, like the body has a bigger goal than what we can consciously think, right? Like the body's thinking, I want some D or some A. Body's thinking, I want to survive.
Yeah.
I need my genes to continue on. So if you're in a funk, your mind is automatically thinking like, okay, something's wrong. I need to preserve myself. I need to make sure that if something happens to me, there's still my seed, my DNA is out there. So to me, a person who is out here spreading themselves that thin is unsure of what they are contributing to this planet.
Or not contributing to the planet. I feel like people, like I said, I agree with that, but I feel like people are always just trying to escape from probably just not liking where they are in life. That's also why there's so much gossip in the world, because we like to think about and tear down somebody else and make it seem like what they're doing is so much worse than what we have going on.
Yeah.
And I don't even see it getting much better because things are horrible. Like, every time I look up, it's something tragic that's happening.
Right.
With the kids getting snatched.
Right. And to the point now, if there's a school shooting, it's not even major news anymore. It's just like, oh, there's another school shooting.
Exactly.
When did we do that about the children?
It's sad, but that's the reality that we live in. And I feel like the media does that to make us desensitized to it too.
Can you?
Because it happens so much.
This is not
and Lord
funny.
Forbid Facebook.
But can you just imagine going to damn parent-teacher conferences and your child's teacher got a Glock?
No.
Or got on a damn...
That's not gonna make me feel safer.
Not at all.
Because people are too emotional.
I would not feel safe with Miss Frizzle walking around with no gun. I don't.
Not with a class full of 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old, even teenagers. Because they try it.
I don't like that. Right. What if you get a teenager?
Grab it?
Right. Or
and
if you just get a bold
with another kid.
Right. Or if teenagers can be a lot. What if they try you and you ain't all the way in control?
Maybe. I just feel like that's gonna be a deadly situation waiting to happen.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I think going back to the original topic, I think you had hit the nail on the head with the idea of, we were having a conversation earlier in the car, and we were talking about people who are looking for their significance.
Yeah.
Or what's going to bring them attention, or their flowers, or what have you. I feel like...
And that's a natural thing to want.
It is.
But it just comes out in so many different ways.
In so many different ways.
it could be through drug addiction, through sex addictions and all that. And the crazy part is that we don't always know this is why we're doing this.
Right.
This is why. Also, I heard you say, what are you trying to escape from? I feel, not to me, but I feel like in every setting we were in for people to be able to speak, that was something that she was bringing up. And it is. It's like a real thing. What are we trying to escape from? Are we that or unhappy with the life that we're leading or our jobs? Because I feel like that plays a major part into a lot of this. And if your basic needs aren't even met, you don't have a car, you don't have food to eat all the time, 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Some of the other things that people take for granted, you are going to be out here fucking off. You are going to be mishandling your money, having sex all over the place here and there, because I don't even think you can fully grasp this is why I'm doing this. Hell, I had a spell this summer where I was just kind of wanting to be home alone a lot. And I'm just like, I didn't even notice until my mom made a big deal about it. She said, well, you don't call me as much as you used to and all this stuff. What do you have going on? And then I realized, wait, I just been constantly pulling back to myself, but then that's how I deal with survival. You know, when things are going on in my life, and Lord, a lot was happening. So the last thing I was thinking about was cuffing, but I can see how somebody would say, let me unplug and just, do this. Because I'm far removed when I'm doing that from my present circumstances.
Right.
The same with drugs and the same with everything else. Now, I don't know about work because that's a challenging one, but I do realize a lot of people hate their job. But we have to work to survive. So it's just like, if you're always living in a state of survival, are you really happy?
No.
You're just trying to survive.
You're not, right.
So, and I feel like that's what most of us are doing. We're always in a constant state of surviving. Here I go to this job that I hate. Here I got to pay these bills that I don't want to pay.
Right.
And then there's not that much time to go and do things of pleasure. And then a lot of men, I'm just going to say it, we do a lot of things that are easy, quick. And sex is easy and quick. Right. You can easily call somebody up, drink, smoke, bam, bam, and it's the next day.
Right.
But we just have to deal with things. What makes me feel away is when you can't be alone by yourself.
Yeah.
And like you said, entertain yourself. You should be able to watch a movie on your own and feel the feels and get your own popcorn, your glass of wine, whatever. You don't always have to have somebody else around, period. Friends, cut buddies, boyfriends, whatever. And some people are always in relationships. I feel like that was me. I mean, it would last forever, but, well, not forever, obviously, but a long time. But I was always in them. And I was like, I need to see, do I have a problem? Am I, like, not being by myself? And so I've been being by myself, and I like dating me. It's fun.
That's good. I think everybody should take, like, this cuffing season, I'm going to challenge you to cuff yourself.
Yes.
Cuff
first
yourself. Get to know you. Do what you like. Have sex when you want to have sex, not because you're lonely or you're bored. Move on your time. Don't move on somebody else's time because they still here after last night because you didn't want to tell them to leave because it was cold outside. Like, get to know you and get to know what you like. So when the summertime comes, springtime, whatever, it's on. You know yourself. You have a better relationship with yourself, and you can attract what's really attractive for you. Because when we do these things to just fill a spot, we end up filling spots that wasn't meant to fill a void. We end up filling stuff up with the wrong thing.
And got more problems.
More problems, more baggage, something else keeping you back from what's really supposed to be yours.
The winter, I was just thinking, is a good time to work on all the things that you have like lacked or slacked up on. It's almost the end of the year.
Right.
You could be achieving so many goals or setting the next one up to be better.
Right.
Instead of just laying up with somebody that's going to, like you said, add more problems to your life.
Right.
Because if you got too many, there's spirits staying over. They staying in your house, they staying in your bed, staying on your body.
They're here with their baggage on top of you and the baggage you already had. Like, just cuff yourself this season.
Cuff yourself this season. We should have put that as a status today.
That should be a t-shirt.
We stay coming up with t-shirts. We could have had a whole statement line. We could have been entrepreneurs. So SL says, I had to put out my abnormal, she had to pull out her abnormal psych book. People with seasonal affective disorder often experience reduced energy, poor motivation, and anxiety with depressed mood. Whew.
with season changes, make sure
Yeah.
to take your vitamin D, the other D. Okay, because
I'm
the
done.
children have had enough of the 1D
Okay.
during the winter months.
Is
You're
that
gonna
a
get
vitamin?
plenty of
Is that a vitamin?
dick. It could be. It'll get you up sometimes when you need to get up. It'll
Literally.
put you down sometimes.
Well, we work at 8 Atlanta, which is the STD clinic, so it'll put you down a lot of times. So.
It didn't put them down. It just put them in the positive.
Right.
But, you know,
I
do not
always
be
love
ashamed. If you feel like you got something, come in and we will maybe treat you.
for free.
Yes.
That's always the thing. I always trip off the couples who come in and be like, how do you get chlamydia or gonorrhea when it's just only us sleeping together? I'm like, well,
You don't.
you don't. That's not the way that works.
That's not the way that it works.
But that is hilarious. It'll always be one.
So make sure, another one. Make sure you're only getting good gifts this holiday season. Know your status. Know his status. Her status. So you don't get a gift that keeps on giving.
Right. World AIDS Day is coming up.
It is coming.
So we could, people could get tested for that. And there's a lot of opportunities that we'll be posting on Facebook.
There are
Where
a lot
people
of
could come and get tested.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, because I have to sneeze. I was
So
trying to hold it back.
Hi, Busy. Hey, Busy. Hi, Darius. Darius said, cuddle up with Jesus. That's a good alternative also to cuddling up with
I missed that one.
a stranger. You know, not knocking anybody's steez, but you know, we're cuffing ourselves this season. So
Oh,
cuddle up with Jesus.
yes.
Let me see. I'm trying to get the comments and see if we missed anything. Hi, Ignatius. People are more prone to depression during winter months. That's what it is. Why is it that? Is it because you can't get out and gyrate and
I think the
Wear no
holidays have a
clothes?
lot to do with that.
that too? Because the
Because if
holidays
you-
stress me out.
It could be financial. It could be that people have lost people too. And then it makes you think of the times that y'all had together. Because I know a lot of that's going on right now too. I know a lot of people, especially how much death has been going on.
Yeah.
A lot of people are about to think about ending this year with so many people they've lost or whatever. So I know that's like a very sad thing. When you die, I try to remember the good times when you was living, all that. I ain't celebrating the death.
Wait, who died?
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm just saying people.
Let me knock on something.
But I was saying because you know how people celebrate like the death of folks, like every time it come around and I think we mentally put ourselves into a depression.
No.
I don't do stuff like that. And I hope it don't happen because I haven't lost anybody really close to me either. Not like that. But so, I don't know. But I'm praying for y'all because I can't imagine what that
I
life
am
is
too,
like.
because I haven't experienced a loss of anyone close to me. My grandfather died about 10 years ago, maybe, but all of that was sad. My grandfather and I weren't close, but it was also more like a relieving thing because I watched him like hooked up to the breathing machine and all that.
okay.
So it brought peace to me that he wasn't suffering or depending on a machine anymore.
Yeah.
So, but my heart goes out to people who are missing somebody this time of year.
Think about the good times.
The good times and
Only.
bad times. I'll
Even
be
Solange
by
said she
your
tried to
side
drink it away, smoke it away, shop it away, and all
forever. She
that.
did.
And
And
you
now look
can't.
at her divorced.
Oh.
Separated. I think she didn't say divorce. Separated.
Well, I think they are getting divorced. But she did say they were separated.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
It was very sad.
It's crazy because I always know when people aren't with their folks no more.
Really? You knew that before she said it?
I kept saying, where is he? 'Cause they used to always be together.
They did.
And then when you delete everything about them and all that, oh, I know. That's why you don't see me sharing nobody. Because
Is
when
that
I'm
why
done,
the children don't post who they cuffing with during cuffing season?
Exactly. For
'Cause
one,
they know they
they
finna
got
go.
options. And then two, you don't know how these niggas finna act.
You're right. Because I'm not that person. We broke up. I'm mad at you. You mad at me. We don't have to act like we don't know each other or like you the worst thing since something bad. I didn't want to say what came to my mind because I did not want to protest up under here. But nonetheless, like, we don't have to be like. I feel like sometimes people break up and go out of their way to be mad.
Yeah.
At the other person.
That's so dumb.
I don't have time for that.
I get so sick of that. Don't do me like that. First of all, leave me alone and go about your business. We don't even act like this ever happened. That's the way I prefer it.
Listen, I'm good at that.
I will put you once I mentally put you on my you do not exist list. Oh, you done. Done. Block dead. Done.
I've noticed it. I noticed it in the office the other day.
Not dead. I don't mean to kill people, but once I put you on that list, because it's first of all, it's gonna be hard for you to get on there. You're gonna have to know me at least, deep. Because I give people chances. But after that, you on that list, it's done. It's filed away. Good night.
The friendship contract is dead.
Okay. Hope you have a nice life.
Woo! But their friendship contract really wasn't dead, so we see how that worked out.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of Cynthia and Nene.
Child,
I don't know what's real versus for the camera.
I ain't even checked in on this season yet. I already know it's
It was so boring last night. I'm sorry. Well, I ain't sorry. It was boring. And I stayed up. I was up so late working. And I sit out in my bed at 3 a.m. to watch this. And it just put me around with sleep. It was so boring. I'm sick of them.
Ain't no more for them to talk
Recycling
about. Everything
the same
is
drama.
fake.
Oh, Kenya.
Everything is fake. Don't get me started.
She going through it with that quick relationship she had. That man
is she going through it?
He don't want her.
She didn't want
It's
him.
evident.
To me, that was a whole contract. He was Walter 2.0. She paid him to be
The
her
fine
husband
Walter.
because, well, cute.
I think fine.
But she paid him because the consistent dig was, you don't have a baby, you don't have a husband. So she found a solution for that and went and bought her husband, who went and gave her a baby. Now she can at least say I had a husband and she still got the baby. So boom, there go half they disses right there. She knew what she was doing. I'm sorry, Kenya, I love you. I think you are fabulous. But I don't believe your marriage was real.
At the end of the day, it's evident that he wanted that baby girl real bad, and so did she. And they don't have anything with each other. They just wanted that baby.
I'm sorry,
So get
Mark.
divorced.
I thought Mark was gay.
Is.
I'm still open to that possibility.
You heard, when you get divorced, hey, Mark. Listen, make sure you clear all your baggage first.
Please, because we don't need no ex-wives, ex-husbands.
I like
whatever.
his nose piercing and all that.
This is
I
just
ain't got
very
no problem with
strange
it.
to me.
I
I
ain't
don't
got no
dislike
problem
it.
with
It's
it.
just very telling. That's all I'm gonna say.
But he went back and dismissed me and talked to me crazy like he was doing Kenya.
Not a no nose ring.
Oh my God.
You ain't too pop. And you saw it. Let me stop. I'm going too far, guys.
I'm so done.
I need to get off. Oh my goodness. But yeah.
But back to cuffing season, because I'm thinking deep about this now.
She kind of did that,
It's
but she got
cold.
cuffed in the spring, and then now she want to get divorced. But
I
you
don't
know
think
what?
she want to. He want to.
I think that's just part of
You
her
need to come
storyline.
home.
She don't want to.
Well, she can't make it seem like she want to. Then I think it was fake.
Right.
So
So
she
she know
got
what
to
she
pretend
doing?
she fighting for her marriage. She's an actress. SL says child, I finally caught up last night and was thinking the same thing. He can't stand her. That man cannot stand her.
Just
Even
like
when
Walter.
Well, Walter was a little more graceful about it at least. But I was thinking that other boy had a problem with her too.
The crazy
the big
one?
the buff guy. I can't remember his name.
The one that was breaking her stuff and showing up everywhere.
She used him.
I feel like
as a
she
pawn
used him, but he didn't know he was being used.
and when he found out, he snapped.
Right.
What was that
You
dude's
can
name?
never
I don't
win
want
when
to say
you're
his
dirty.
name.
Mike, Mark,
He be trying to
Matthew,
look for-
Matt.
That's it.
Matt.
Don't come
He's
checking
on,
for us.
ooh, we on your side. Can you be on your side too? We just on everybody's side. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we neutral,
Mm-hmm.
sort of.
This is a
We just
consumer
saying what it
perspective.
is, like Wendy.
What it looked like from this end, because that's what it looked like.
Okay.
Period.
And Candy, you saw she had a baby.
She did. I don't understand why she had that one, because she was barely with the last one.
Oh,
And Candy, I meant that. I'm just saying,
well,
Riley,
Riley said that.
Riley, if your child got to tell you you don't spend enough time with your child, why would you go bring another one in through surrogate? Now I feel like you're playing with the Lord and you're being greedy, and I don't like that. But it's your life.
Nevertheless, she has another baby.
Congratulations.
And Ace is excited.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, you know, now I feel like she's treating them like dogs. So since you can't spend time with your baby, you went and got another baby to spend time with your baby? Candy. I'm not going to say nothing.
That was smart.
Candy, you are
in a way
the songwriter of the millennium, and I'm so proud of you for that.
I think she's.
No,
I don't want to talk bad about it because, girl, I'll be sure in a minute.
I don't like that.
But
that's your life.
The baby already got an Instagram. You saw that?
That's what's throwing me off about Candy, because it's looking very greedy to me.
Business-ish.
It's looking like you having kids to get a check. And I don't like that, and I don't understand that, because you're the richest one in the franchise. And if not the franchise, you're top 5 richest in the franchise. So why? It don't look right to me. It don't look right to me.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy.
It don't look right to me.
When I saw that she had the baby, and I'm thinking, oh, this is amazing, you know. Well, I really wasn't thinking that much. I did think it was amazing. I always get excited when people have babies. But then the baby had an Instagram that was tagged.
And then she named Baby Blaze.
I think,
and that's
Ace
just for marketing.
So this baby's a business baby. The last 2. These are business
Baby
babies.
Ace and Baby Blaze.
And Riley's just looking like, what the hell?
Poor
They
Riley.
done took Riley and dropped her ass off at college, and they ain't thinking about her no more. They like, Riley, you too big. Ain't nobody buying what you selling. So.
Yeah, she's not too big. She is a beautiful young woman who is blossoming into herself. And checking her mama. Keep checking her ass. Because you don't want to end up like Candy and Mama Joyce.
Oh, God.
You're afraid to tell your mama the truth. But anyway, I'm sorry, Candy. Please don't cry.
Okay, so since we went down the list, Portia and Dennis, child.
I don't know what's
how
going
she
on with
forgave him.
Because he got the check.
It's everything about money.
It's easier to forgive when you got money.
That's true.
So we didn't got so far from cuffing season.
No, but these folks are cuffing these folks during certain seasons. So we stayed on topic.
Do you feel like reality TV play into some of this, like the cuffing season?
Absolutely.
And the people feeling like they gotta have somebody on their arm. And that's where that whole look thing, like, that's what's messing up y'all relationships is, we gotta look good together. We gotta look like
be on
something.
Instagram. That's messing a lot of people up.
But y'all chasing Instagram relationships that don't even last.
They don't even exist. Hell, them people might be sleeping in separate rooms and say this is an Instagram relationship. They may know that. And then we out here being fool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not, because I really don't give a damn.
I'm doing a bad job because I ain't.
I like the picture too long. I've never just been one to want to post who I'm dating and all that. I don't need the validation from the outside world.
I haven't posted a picture of anybody I was dating since.
Don't be DMing me about it.
Circa 2011.
And even when I dated girls, I didn't really post that either. She did, I didn't. So
he didn't post me. I didn't post him.
Long as you know what it is.
He didn't know.
You know. Oh, he didn't.
I didn't know either. Hell.
I think I'm gonna post the next one.
Maybe I should do all the opposite stuff. Yeah. That I didn't do the first go
That's
round.
my thinking. Exactly. I'm gonna post the hell out of this.
Right.
Once they pass the I guess 6 months or so, then we'll start posting.
6 months.
Maybe 3.
They gotta make it 6 months first for me.
If we make it past like 3 months, we'll start. Maybe 6. I don't know, somewhere between 3 to 6 to 9 months, we're gonna post. I'll put you on my story or something.
Look, you might can go on my story. You can't go on my main.
Exactly. Because that's serious when it go up on that main page.
Right, and then people be really into that, like, his picture not up there no more. What's going on?
That's how I know. I'm like, Tyrone not with so and so no more. Okay, got it. Next. That's me. And I don't even be on that stuff that much. Mm-hmm. But when I am on it, I feel like if I could connect your dots that easy, they was meant to be connected.
Yeah.
Child, I be knowing.
The people be knowing because they be ghosting, ghost following, whatever you call it.
So, well, then
everything going on.
Is it okay? They showed it. Is it okay to cuff somebody for a check? Then
I think that's the
foundation
of marriage.
A long time.
That's the foundation of marriage. If you can't marry somebody for a check, what other reason would you marry them for? That's the foundation of marriage. A check.
I'm glad I had this tissue because I sure was going to spit this cough drop.
Child, because it was a contract. It was not a love.
Marriage is a contract. And the next contract that I sign, or when I sign one for that, it's gonna be worth it.
Listen, so how do you feel about prenups?
No. Well, so as of right now, I say we should get it.
I feel like,
because I don't know what the inner working is gonna look like with that.
Because to me, a marriage is 100% about the money, not necessarily just having it, but it's about okay. I see what you can bring, you see what I can bring, and we're supposed to be setting a foundation of something to do together, which to me goes back to financially. So if we're getting married with a prenup, to me it's, well, what are we getting married? Are we combining our love? Because I could have loved you without a marriage.
True.
I could be in a relationship with you without a marriage. To me, the marriage secures the finances. So if you ask me for a prenup, we're not getting married.
I guess then that would bring up an option, let's just not get married then. Because that's true. Unless you just want the wedding.
I mean, you can have a ceremony without having a marriage.
An official marriage, yeah. Like a commitment ceremony almost.
I guess.
The options are so open. You know, there was a time when I thought this was your only option was to get married. You either get married or you be single.
For real? Now there's people that's polyamorous and polygamous and
but now folks do whatever they want.
Like Stevie and Jocelyn.
Now, if you are married, you have a side piece.
That just clicked to me, though.
What?
We ain't never seen no news about them getting no divorce. They was never damn married.
Who?
Stevie and Jocelyn. Remember they made that big deal about the certificate? The wedding certificate?
You know that damn marriage went real. Didn't nobody ever think that. I know I didn't. If he married her, they would have had a big wedding. She's such a stunt queen. Oh, please. No, that was not. What they did was pulled up a Google document and put their names on it. And that's why everybody was questioning the authenticity of it. And no divorce, no nothing, because it was fraudulent. I'm wondering, is him and Faith even married for real?
I don't think so. I think that's PR.
I don't think they're married. Because when she go to kiss him, it's like, okay, got to kiss. 1, 2, 3. It's not even like, I don't feel nothing about it, love or anything. But her career has come back.
That's what it was. He was
I just wouldn't think somebody like her would stoop to such.
Well, child, when you're trying to sell an album or sell something, the children will stoop to love.
She went on tours and everything. She got that big hip hop honors or whatever after that. But now
come back to
they had a show, right?
They had a show. I don't know if they still have it.
I
don't watch TV like that.
So all y'all out here making business moves in the name of, are they even doing it in the name of love? Because I feel like between the two people, they have their understanding. It's up to them to fool us.
Right.
So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to have me a situationship. It's all about the bag.
Period.
And we're going to argue and fight. We're going to do whatever y'all think should be done. At the end of the day, I'll be living over here. And I ain't thinking about you. We're going to be texting each other.
Man Chat Monday reality show.
Right.
Send in your audition tapes on Grindr.
Look, Man Chat Monday looking for love. During cuffin season.
Oh,
be
Lord.
Specific now, because I don't want you to be sending it to me, and then I don't know, we be over there thinking who they talking to. But they ain't never had no problem with that. Because I get the Facebook requests and the messages and all that. Oh my God.
I don't know. Child, I must be ugly.
The men from Men Engagement Network, they shoot their shot. They shoot it.
I get a few every now and then.
Y'all should shoot them though. We look at it.
I look at it. You're right. And I'm scrolling.
I've never responded because it's weird for one. But
it's just,
we're single. I'm single for now. I'm dating myself though, so it's gonna be hard for us to break that.
I'm in a relationship with Jesus H. Christ.
Always, always. That ain't never gonna change. He's the center of everything. The center of my joy and yours.
Child.
So don't come on here and agree.
The center of my joy.
But so, how do you approach people during the holidays then, so that they know it's not cuffing season? We got to give these people tangible things to take home.
Well, that's such a weird. Because I don't approach. This is not my thing. You can call it submissive or da. I just like organic things, and then if we move and there's that spark, then we're gonna move how we're supposed to move. That's just what I be thinking. But I think people need to be real with themselves. If you know you just want somebody up under you, don't sell somebody a dream with a house and a white picket fence.
That you looking for more.
Let them know what you here for. And you'll be surprised when you're real and straight up what people will be going for. And cut out all that drama. It's all that lying and deceiving and making somebody think you want more than what you really want is where all that drama come from. Like, 'cause you can't catch folks by surprise with their feelings.
No. That's the turnoff, though, and the drawback is when you lie.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted a relationship, but it turned out to only be sex, and I know that's all you was about from jump. You should just be open to it. We could be having a good time.
Right.
Or,
and now I'm slashing 3 out of 4 of your tires.
Don't say you open to just a sexual relationship and then
want to catch feelings.
Right. And then get mad when the other person don't.
No, you can't be mad.
So stop creating these situationships.
Stop it.
We all know what we want. We just be afraid to go after it and say it, I think.
We be afraid.
Yeah, we're going to blow it, probably.
People be tricky. They be thinking, oh, if I say this, they may not be going da 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 da. But then that's fraud. That's fraudulent. That's deceitful. Like, don't say what you think I want to hear you say because you're afraid that if you say what you really want, I'm going to be out of the picture. Yeah. Just phrase what you want with some decency and respect. Like, if you just want some DNA, don't approach me quite like that, but let me, don't make me feel some type of way in your approach. Because you can be real. There's a thin line between being real and trying it.
Yeah.
Respect me when you approach me with whatever it is you want. Don't come at me like no hoe, unless you know that's how I want to be came at. But 9 times out of 10,
respect. But people just need to realize you get a lot further by being honest and just saying, you know what, I think you whatever, we can just do this. I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. It's cold. Let's just warm each other up right quick.
Okay.
And that could lead to something.
Right.
I sound like this happened before, right?
But I wish more people were honest whores like Daniel.
No! No, but I have gone into a situation thinking, oh, we're just gonna not even date, not even none of that. Just kind of, if it happens,
I've been surprised.
We were open.
And that's kind of why I don't even like to do the whole sex buddy thing, because at some point somebody finna feel somebody and try to make it into something else.
That is not. And if you got your options open, you eventually gonna catch feelings because they're sleeping with other people. That's just a very dangerous.
But you know what? It be so weird to me is that I think people be so stuck on this is what it was supposed to be that sometimes we block something that generally does have the potential to be something more because, oh, that's not what I wanted you for. Mm. But if you and the F buddy, the sex buddy, if y'all vibe on a social level and a sexual level, then why not?
And you're supposed to be friends anyway.
If y'all have that good dynamic there and there, why not? But I think people be so focused on, oh, this was supposed to be something else. They be so stuck on what they compartmentalized it to be, I guess. That sometimes we be messing up and Prince trying to be right there in our guts already.
Oh,
or vice versa.
And we done ran him off. Trying to complicate
or
things.
He done ran you off because he wanted something more and you didn't know what you wanted.
I say if it ain't broke, wait. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Something like that. But yeah, if it ain't broke, hey, don't try to fix it. If it's working for you, just keep the communication open.
Yeah.
And if you start catching feelings, shouldn't that be okay to say?
Look,
we done slept together 10 times. I'm catching feelings. What needs to happen now? Do we need to slow down? Are you catching feelings? Something? At least you know. You're not wasting time. Why would we be so afraid to hear the truth?
People are so afraid of rejection.
That's really what it is. That's a self-esteem problem.
I'd rather be rejected than deceived.
Right. Oh, that's a word.
Or led on.
That is a word. I'd rather be rejected than deceived. Yes. We're gonna have to watch these back. I don't typically go back and watch these because I hate the way I sound. I know I would this time because I'm all stopped up. But we be saying some stuff.
We do.
We could write a book. Y'all better buy it. Cause we trying to, I can say that. Listen, I'm always looking for another stream of income, like my girl Candy. But I didn't know having a baby could be one. I should have been pimped my son out. What you talking about?
Child, it's not too late. It's still small when children
Right.
sizes.
He 10. I need to get her. I got a good 1 or 2 years. I could be making something happen.
Child.
While he's still at a cute child stage. Listen, I ain't got time to play with y'all. So, I guess nobody's doing anything on Thursday. Because you can't really do that on Thanksgiving, tell me.
Do what?
Anything sexual. I always heard you can't bottom on Thanksgiving. Have you ever heard that?
I've heard the children say that you can't bottom on a full stomach. Autumn greens and
oh, especially after a pot of greens.
potato.
Oh, you bottom after a pot of greens, you nasty. You asking for it.
No. So I would suggest to get that out of the way while the cooking is going on.
Right.
It's gonna be until about 3, 4 in the afternoon.
I can't.
Get that out of the way. You know. Get that out of the way. Children, please make sure that you are dishing. Please make sure that your hygiene is
And the
on
water's
point.
clear.
If it is sleeting or snowing, it is not that important to go see that date right now.
You're gonna get stuck.
You're gonna get stuck or worse. You know, not stuck the way you was trying to get stuck.
Wait, what if they put you out still? And the road's too slick and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so messed up.
That would be so, but you all's fair in love and dick.
I remember I got that. What made me think? Because I got stuck in a snowstorm one time. I was trying to get to my ex house, the one before the last one, child, the one I really can't stand. And the whole time Horn probably got people hiking through the snow to get to the house because I had to spend the night at a church. It was that bad. Like couldn't get nowhere else. Car got stuck. It was a mess. But thank goodness for whatever church that was in Homewood that gave me a warm place to stay.
If Atlanta gets a snow warning, please make sure you're at home or somewhere you can stay for a couple days. I don't want the children to get...
And we're back. Sorry,
And we're
guys.
back.
I had a phone call.
Yes, so when you get that phone call the night of the blizzard warning asking you to come through, ask him, does he mind if you stay for a few days? And if the answer is no, then you're good to go. But if the answer is yes, then you better not get dressed.
But that would be a really cute situation though if you're like seeing this person.
That would be you.
To get stuck in the snow together.
Maybe. It could be you. Or
Hopefully
it could tell you what you
along
need to know.
and stuff. I mean, it could be a lot of communication, a lot of Netflix, a lot of flicks.
Netflix and chill.
Period. That would be fun for me, especially at this point in my life.
To get snowed in or something?
Yeah.
What if they ain't got no groceries?
Only 1 or 2 days though, because I'm going to get tired.
I'm going to get real tired, especially if you ain't got no groceries.
Yeah, if you ain't got no groceries, they don't need to be coming. We got to have a snack. And I got to have my coffee in the morning, so. Got to.
I got a whole regimen I need to have, baby, if I'm going to get stuck at your house.
It's else and she weak. I got a lot of space, so if it snow, I'm inviting everybody over. We can all just sleep on the floor.
Child.
It won't be like that. It ain't a cuffin situation by no means.
Oh,
But we can have
Daniel.
we can have like we can watch Netflix and talk stuff. You know, like
they got
friends.
the holiday selection of.
Yeah, it won't be nothing sexual. We can talk about sex, but that's it.
That's it.
And I'm gonna make sure I come down here with the flashlight at night.
No Netflix, children, just chill.
Okay, because you know you gotta watch the kids.
Shout out to Empowering Brothers Incorporated.
Yes. Hey, Jamie. Where's Jamie?
She not on
He
here.
tried it. He must have been
tried
busy
it.
tonight. Where's Tim?
Probably Netflixing and chilling.
Okay. Because it's cold outside, too.
When it's cold outside.
NCL is so funny. She said, y'all taking me out tonight.
Okay.
Plenty
got
of liquor
plenty
if you get stuck.
This is when I said I had a very specific regimen. If we get stuck at your house, that's how you know
We gotta have some Hennessy or something, right?
something. Hennessy, child, and y'all don't really be
Give me a good cognac.
I do prefer brown myself.
Put a little drop in my coffee.
Mm-hmm. I like my liquor.
I get tired of drinking wine all the time, though. So that's why I say Hennessy. I get tired of sipping wine.
I don't mind
Sometimes
drinking
I wanna
wine,
get
but
up.
that's why I don't keep it, because if it's there, I'm going to drink it.
Right. Oh, like, yeah.
Mhm.
Wine put you in a sleep like no other.
It don't
It's a
put
good
me to
thing.
sleep.
Oh,
She
if I was up there watching the movie with somebody cuddled all up and they feel good, skin to skin, oh, I'm going to sleep. You thought you came here for something else. Good night.
I did. I'm loose off some wine. No, I'm playing.
I am hard to get.
Oh, I thought they were going a whole other direction.
I did emphasis on the hard too.
Okay.
Because
That
once
was
we, it's a good time.
Mm.
But in the meantime, it's got work. You have to make people work, do things.
You do have to make them work.
So you can see what their intentions are, how far they'll go with things.
How far they can go.
Yep. So who you taking home for Thanksgiving, Jared?
Nobody.
I ain't taking nobody home.
No damn body.
Nobody but me.
My family ain't ready for that. Child. So who I gotta be with? They gotta be even crazier than me.
You think they're gonna read them around the table? Just questions coming from every direction.
They might.
I
My family don't play.
would do that. My family would not do that. They so like, oh, I think they know that if I already took them to hell.
I don't think the gay thing would be a thing, but they're gonna read. If there's something to be read, they're gonna read you.
No, they should. I think all families should do that. Make sure you know what's going on with your family member and whoever they brought home. Because it could be a scam. That person could have not had nowhere to go.
Or they could be a Walter to their Kenya, and they
Right.
could be for pay.
And if it's for pay, let us know.
Let us know.
Be
so we can
honest.
stop whispering on the side.
Right. I mean, you got to make a public statement about it, but tell the people who need to know for sure. So we can act accordingly. That way, when your picture's gone, I'm like, oh, the contract ended. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a business move. It's a business deal. I think I need to have a contracted relationship next time, for real.
Maybe. That's what I'm
Because
thinking.
maybe we should just be for appearances and coins. Because I really don't have time for stress.
No.
At least I know with that, I would get something out of it at the end of the day.
Okay.
And I'm going to waste a whole bunch of time and I get it.
Pay me. I don't really need the deal. I need the money.
What Usher said, if you pay me? Maybe.
Which was very telling.
Yes, it was. Yes, Usher. Yes. Usher, how you doing? I ain't seen you since I've been in Atlanta. He used to be all over Snapchat and everything. I haven't seen him anywhere. Instagram, nothing.
Child, because he can't go nowhere without herpes.
Oh. I forgot about he had that problem.
Does he really have it though? Can
I'm pretty
somebody
sure he
confirm that?
I'm pretty
Does
sure
he
probably
really
does.
have
Too many people didn't say it.
herpes?
I think he probably does.
But that girl, Shantasia, what was her name? Shakrisha.
Not Shakrisha.
The big
I'm
girl.
done. Not Shakrisha. That's just a funny name, period. But go ahead.
The big girl that got up there and the people read her because they was like, Usher didn't sleep with your big ass.
Well, she know that he did. And he
I
likes
don't-
strippers.
I'm sure he liked
So-
big girls. I just don't. That one was questionable because she just got up there any kind of damn way.
You gotta be like, we gotta at least
'Cause
believe
I know
it.
some bad big girls
Me too.
that make you want to leave a skinny bitch.
But I know he loves strippers. So I would think that she would look like that. Like a stripper. But then his wives don't tend to look like, I mean, of course not.
I mean, because
His
the one
wife didn't
wife
look like
was
me,
like his
so
babysitter.
I don't need to repeat that. But going from his last wife and the one before that one,
Oh.
maybe he was dating this big girl. Sometimes I be thinking he has low self-esteem. And I don't want him to see this and read me because I would love to dress you too one day. But this is my opinion. I think he got low self-esteem.
I think
Yeah,
he
act
might
like
have
it.
a mommy issue.
Maybe.
Not even
He
trying to
used
read
be
him,
in
but the
control.
Tamika woman,
Yeah.
Tamika woman,
She was
she
old.
basically was like damn near his babysitter.
Yeah.
So I think he's used to women that, and then I think wasn't his mom his manager?
Yeah.
So he's used
She
to
still
women
is.
taking that role in his life. So if you look for a lover that reminds you of your parent, then it would make sense of why he leans towards
Older women.
women based
And
on
more assertive
maybe
women,
not
too.
so much physical attraction, but like that dominant submissive dance.
Tamika, his last wife, and Chili is kind of like that. She's older. She's kind of bossy, assertive.
She know what she wants. She ain't got time for the BS.
But it was something about him that she didn't marry him because she really was in love with him. But
Yeah.
something about that she didn't go
Yeah,
through with the
herpes.
marriage.
Let me stop.
Maybe he was
herpes
too
is not a joke. And
out
there's
there.
nothing wrong with having herpes. There are places for you to get tested. If you are having an outbreak, please come by Aid Atlanta. We cannot guarantee anything, but if you are having an outbreak, the doctor will at least take a look at it and give you his professional opinion. So,
And that's a nice way, segue to tell folks, get get your treatment before Thanksgiving so you can enjoy your holiday.
Get your treatment before you start cuffing people.
That too.
Get,
But that's what I meant by
get your treatment, get your test. Take whoever you done threw your Pokeball at, take them in, and bring them in to get tested so that once y'all start treating each other, y'all know what everybody got.
Yeah. And for World AIDS Day, get tested together. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
So we won't see y'all again until, and then next Monday won't be a traditional Man Chat Monday because we'll be having an event that night. So,
Yeah.
but we'll still pop in here and there, show y'all our faces.
Somebody's face.
Yeah. But have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Turkey Day.
And as always, thanks for tuning in.
Didn't the second wife file for divorce? Tamika, I think he left her.
I don't see these comments.
Just because what you call it in the way.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I thought she did.
Did Tamika file for divorce?
No, I
thought
know.
he filed for divorce.
No, but the second one would have been the one the herpes
her
thing came
now.
out with. Yeah, I think she did. That's what I heard anyway.
Yeah, that's what I last remember hearing about it. But it's already enough to deal with being with one of the sexiest men in freaking R&B, and then having to deal with that
Super
on top
too.
of the boom herpes scandal. That's probably just too much for her to deal with.
And his hoeing scandals that he always got going
That was
on.
probably too much for her. And then all of a sudden everybody wanted to bring up his past with him and JD and were they exposing him as a child to sexual environment
Of
and
course they
whatnot.
were.
So that was probably just too much for her and way more than
He's
she
used to
signed
getting
up.
his way too.
Just like Melania Trump. She didn't sign up
Oh
to
God.
be the first lady. This is way too much.
She shell-shocked.
She just wanted a sugar daddy.
She did. And she got way more than what she bargained for.
Way more
But
with his orange ass.
that's why you gotta know what you're doing.
Okay. Be
I
careful
wrote-
who you cuff.
I would have wrote in our contract. I will don't think about running for president because I will not be the first lady.
Okay.
I'm a tramp. I post nude.
Yes, indeed she was.
But anyway, that's
Please
enough.
stop that
I don't want to tear her down
slut
because I'm all about women's empowerment, and I don't want to tear her down. But her husband is a peach. And not
He's
a
not a
bad.
peach. He's a
She's
Cheeto
an
puff.
orange.
A bad stale.
This is what he looked like. That emoji right there. That's not a good thing. But anyway, guys, I'm ready to go blow my nose. So
yes.
and get me some more tea. Send me remedies for how I can get better really soon too. Somebody told me to do is it elderberry?
Elderberry.
Something like that. Elderberry. So I'm about to go get me some
Send
of
him
that.
some spells and some potions and stuff.
No, please don't. But anyway, see you guys. Happy holidays. Until next time.
Until next time.
Shop Splash by DKG.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh.